I welcome everyone to the very interesting channel. A road that disappears twice a day. Passage du Gua. In France, there is one extremely interesting highway called Passage du Gua. The thing is that this is not only part of the country's infrastructure, but also a very extreme attraction. This road is the only crossing from the mainland to the island of Noirmoutier. The bottom line is that twice a day the attraction goes underwater. You can use the Passage du Gua only 2 hours a day. At all other times, the road is covered with a layer of water from 1 to 4 meters. You can find the Passage du Gua in the Bay of Burnouf, near the town of Beauvoir-sur-Mer, which is in the Vendée department in the northwestern part of France. The French began to use the Passage du Gua as a place to move to a neighboring island in the 19th century. Up to this point, people had to use boats. A paved road appeared on the shoal by the end of the century. At the same time, the first mention of this unusual place dates back to 843. The chronicles describe that prisoners of war were kept on the island, the number of which suddenly began to decrease. Until that moment, all the locals thought that it was impossible to get to the island without a boat. A significant expansion of the road took place between 1935 and 1939. After strengthening and modernization, 2 cars could already pass here. Only in 1971 an ordinary bridge was built to the island. Despite this, the popularity of the extreme Passage du Gua road has not fallen at all. It is important to note that this underwater road is the longest in the world, 41.25 meters. The main danger of the crossing is that it is regularly flooded. Since 1830, there has been a schedule of tides. The optimal time for passing the road is a period of 1.5 hours before high tide, as well as an hour and a half after it. Special rescue towers are installed along the entire road. Accidents back in the 20th century were not uncommon here. A total of 6 towers have been installed. Another interesting point is that since 1993, one of the stages of the Tour de France cycling race has been held here. In 2011, this crossing even became part of the World Bike Race. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, put a like, and squeeze the bell so as not to miss new stories.